Hello everybody, I'm Dutch, and boy do I have a sweet deal for you. Stay tuned to the end because we're going to make this deal even sweeter. So, as you know, I purchased Loco Libre, and man have we been making gorgeous quilts. We're making custom quilts, the customer designs it. We got the print, they pick the thread, they choose the width, the length, and man, everyone is like a work of art. However, some people don't need a custom printed quilt, and they just want something that's going to keep them warm on the trail. And they also would like something to be in stock. So that's what we are hoping to fulfill, and that is with the Sweet Pepper Top Quilt. So the idea is that we're going to take our most common dimensions and the most popular color, and we're going to try to stock them so that you can just order it and it will show up on your door in a couple days. So what we have here is, this one is a 0 degree. We went with, first of all, you're going to get all the features of a Loco Libre quilt, and we didn't skimp out on that. The reason we're going to be able to make this effective and also cost effective is because we are going to make these ahead of time. We're going to cut them all in bulk. We're going to sew them all up in bulk. They're all going to be made right here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania by the Loco Libre employees. So the most common bottom for all of our ghost pepper quilts is a drawstring bottom. So we went with the drawstring bottom. We went with these real generous draft collar that's on here, and then of course the Loco Libre system to go and cinch this down, and that really goes and makes it so that you can't get a draft, hence the name draft collar. All right, and that's going to make a foot box. We wanted to make something that would work well on your couch, in your van, or in your hammock, and well, that's what this is going to do. Okay, like all Loco Libre quilts, we have the 3 drawstring top so that you can cinch this around. You'll notice that there is one in the middle and there's one on either side. The idea there is if you don't want this one right up here, all you have to do is take some snips and take off the cord lock, and that rope will drop down into there and you will have the location that you want it to be. All right, these things are coming in at 40, 20, and 0. And the weights of these, we're using all 15 denier argon 90. We wanted to make something that was going to be light, but still extremely durable, so it's going to be able to handle the conditions on the trail. So, as you know, we're using argon fabric, and these are coming in at, for a 40 degree, 460 grams. For a 20 degree, it's coming in at 550 grams, and a 0 degree is only 715 grams. Okay, now comes the sweet part of this, is because we're able to make these in bulk and we're able to make these ahead of time. And I gotta warn you that when we first launched this, I don't have that much stock. They might not be exactly ahead of time, but we'll see what the first 48 hours brings us. But the price point of this, I want to remind you, these are not some bulk made quilts made from China. This is using 850 fill down, made right here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And the dimensions of this are 52 wide by 73 long. And the price, we are going to knock off $20 off that price for the next 48 hours. So those prices are going to come in at $179 for the 40 degree Loco Libre quilt, $198 for a 20 degree, and a 0 degree at only $233. There's no code that you have to put in. These are going to be in stock on both Loco Libre and Dutchware. So I am really excited by this. We have great potential here because we're going to be able to print up a batch of quilts. So you might see a limited run of some really cool prints that are going to come out there. but customers are going to be able to go and get in-stock quilts very quickly, and we're talking a high-level quilt here that is going to fit almost everybody. So remember, you can still always go to Loco Libre and get those custom designs and really build out your quilt just for you. However, if you need something fast, please consider Loco Libre and Dutchware a great outlet of these sweet pepper quilts. Thank you, everybody.